guys get down there and you land on a designated landing platform, and there's actually no one there to greet you. It's deserted.
Ooh, this is quite spooky. It's making me remember when we went to Formia
You
and that
shouldn't
wind
be
blew and said you shouldn't be here.
Turn back.
There's a possibility of that in
Those were the very sounds I remember when we went to Formia.
here.
And look how that turned out.
So on the landing platform, beside outside the ship, you see like cranes, forklifts, grab forklifts, a few crates of stuff they've been mining out, a small like little shuttle by the side of the ship. Like it's tiny, tiny. Um, and that's what you see. Beyond that, like right in front of the ship, you see this rather small building. Could be where people would sleep, actually.
Right, right.
And
Well,
the lights are on around the building and all all around outside, but
how
there's no
about
one.
we how about we go to sleep on board the ship and speak to people in the morrow? I don't want to go disturbing any workers or anything like that while they're on their rest period.
Well, a massive ship landing would disturb anyone.
Well, any further, let's say.
But let's take a quick break, please, so I can eat something. I'm hungry. And we'll pick it back once I'm done.
Okay.
Yep, no problem.
You talk to me, I'm going to quickly pop and grab myself a drink.
Okay, enjoy.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Oh, cool. Bermuda?
Yes?
What you doing?
I can't tell you.
Oh, I remember why.
What?
What's the sparkly front? What the badge you're talking about?
The stars on the screen.
Oh, science. I brought back an orange. I'm going to peel it. Not a tangerine.
Didn't work anyway.
I think you might have spelled quote wrong.
Yeah, I did. Fuck it. I'm eating. I'm like this. Can't spell and eat at the same time. I'm a man, goddammit.
No, you're a man.
Manly man?
Man, manly man. Ooh. Fucking song. Can't believe they changed it to like the what's his name, the guy from Punked. Right.
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's shit.
What about Ashton Kutcher?
You know the program Two and a Half Men. Did you ever see that?
I've heard of it.
Right, so you know the guy that was on it before. I keep on forgetting his name.
The coke
Yeah.
addict.
Yeah,
yes.
Coke Man. Martin Sheen or whatever.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie, there we go,
Sheen.
not his dad. Yeah, like yeah, he
You know, Emilio Estevez is his brother, right?
yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Shit is crazy. But yeah, like the fuck.
Should have stuck to
Can't
hockey.
believe yeah.
Would be a coke addict. Is that show still on the television?
I think so. Charlie Sheen and the 20-gram rocks. Winning. Have you seen the like auto-tune the news song that he did?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So good, I love that song. Bye, Winnie.
I bet he gets really good cocaine.
Maybe he doesn't anymore, though. I don't know. What was he doing with his life now?
Isn't he in some kind of other show?
I don't know.
Can't really remember.
Wow, I just looked him up. I noticed Sheen is strongly opposed to vaccinations. Cocaine, yes. Modern medicine,
Vaccinations.
no.
Because of course you don't know what they put in vaccinations,
Yeah, it could be anything.
like rat poison. anything. Glass.
But cocaine, it's very well documented, everything that goes into the cocaine. He's been in a lot of films, holy shit. He's in the upcoming Paranormal Activity movie.
What, as the
As
demon?
the, like, freaky ghost.
Cocaine
As
demon.
Hal McAppleton.
Wow, that name.
He was in
Okay.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, really?
What? What the hell was he?
Garth Volbeck.
What the
These
fuck?
names! Holy shit. His first role was Boy Under Lamppost.
Now it's cocaine under nostrils.
Wonder what his yearly expenditure on cocaine is.
Well, if he's gone back into acting, he's probably pretty high. So, yeah, he's probably got to spend a lot of money.
Oh, he's not running out of money, no matter how much he spends on cocaine. I think Charlie Sheen's worth over 100 million, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Once you get to like $100 million point, you have to be an exceptional fuck up to spend your money. Like, you literally can't spend your money. You have to like invest an unreasonable amount of money into nonsense to lose it. You know what I mean? Like, you'd have to invest like $100 million into fucking potatoes and.
What's wrong with potatoes?
Nothing, but if you don't know anything about potatoes and you give some potato baron $100 million, it's probably gone.
Yeah.
I remember when I did that.
And now you're here.
Like,
He was going to make some Suddenly Ducks brand vodka with it, apparently. Never happened.
there's a couple guys who were like some of the richest people in the world at the time. I want to say they were billionaires, and they tried to corner the silver market, and they lost like all their money.
I'm glad the stream was watching, really enjoying watching me peel this tangerine Suddenly vodka.
mean-
Absolute ducks. I love it. Absolutely guaranteed to have your tail above your head before the end of the night. Grey Goose.
It's good vodka.
Are you kidding me, Aaron?
You don't like Grey Goose vodka?
I mean, it's alright. I can drink it, but I've had better.
Which brands do you prefer to Grey Goose?
My absolute favorite, well, no, I mean, that's not intended as a pun, but my absolute favorite vodka is an Icelandic one.
Oh, aren't
That-
we special?
it tastes like water. It's so smooth. It's delicious. It's easy to drink, and it's so pure.
Well, just
If there's
drink
nothing else, I'll
schnapps
take
then.
the most expensive vodka.
Yeah. And how much is a half gallon of it at Costco? Because motherfucking Kirkland Signature is Grey Goose vodka. I don't know if you guys have Costco's where you live, but
No.
No.
it's basically like a Walmart that doesn't suck. And they source like all of their distributors make like good shit. So like for example, the Costco brand vodka is just straight up Grey Goose.
Wow.
That's nice.
So
Store brand vodka.
apparently in the UK, a place that we go to is called ASDA, ASDA, and that thing is Walmart, I think.
Yeah, it's
Or
British Walmart.
Walmart owns Asda, one of the other ways around it is, but I don't think we have a Costco.
Costco's actually like a local company, but they've expanded throughout the U.S. Like they're from here in Kirkland, which is a city just outside Seattle. They're actually a pretty cool company. They like pay their employees real wages and have like
I've
real
heard
benefits
that
and stuff.
that they're like the opposite of Walmart,
They're totally the opposite
but
of Walmart.
still have like good prices. So
yeah, in order
it's
to
like,
become...
hey, Walmart, you could have good prices too and not be a shithead.
Exactly, they just lose a little bit of profit. Because Costco, what they do is their orders from their distributors or from the people that distribute to them, like their manufacturers or whatever, they're huge. And so in order to become a partner with Costco, you have to open up your books to them and show them your actual manufacturing cost. And then based upon that, they make their offer of how much they'll pay you. So how much money you make is very like transparent. So in order to get a Costco contract, you have to open that shit up, which gives them really good prices, which they then pass on to their customers. And you still make
Nice.
money because the order you're getting is ridiculous in size.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I buy a lot of shit at Costco, and I fucking hate Walmart.
Clap, clap. That's the
What?
theme tune
If
for
you've seen
Asda.
Idiocracy, Costco is
Oh,
the...
yeah. So love that film. I forced so many people to watch it.
I mean, it's alright. It's not amazing.
It's got the stuff that plants crave. It's got electrolytes. Are you actually speaking now?
Hello.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ, he is back. Ah!
Oh, shit.
Yes, I couldn't remember if Terry Crews was the president, and yes, he was.
What? What's happening?
Idiocracy.
What's that?
It's a movie.
Film.
Oh.
Not. Was his name not my name? What was his name again?
Who?
The main guy, when he gets like his name tattooed onto his wrist, his name's like Joe.
He's like,
No,
"That's
not
my
that,
name."
or something like that.
Yeah.
Really? Ah. So, sorry about that. I was starving.
He says.
Well, it's true.
For real, actual starving?
Well, I was very hungry, Chris. So you guys are going to wait out the night, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Well, Natasha will patrol the halls. Because she doesn't sleep. Because AIs do not need to sleep, Shadowrun.
Don't they need to like load their batteries or something?
Who?
AIs
In Shadowrun? No.
in this.
No. Natasha point one, version 1 had a plasma projector in her arm. Powered by just her core. Like, you guys discussed this. That she can provide power to a plasma projector and be conscious, so she puts out a lot of power.
Should probably take that out of it at some point and sell it off.
Yeah.
She has a reactor in her arm.
No, she doesn't have a reactor in her arm.
Oh, I thought you said she had a reactor in her arm that powers a plasma projector.
A plasma projector in her arm, and her core provides enough power for that, and the whole body. You guys discussed this. Said that she can do this. She could probably power her own ship, which is impossible, by the way. Anyway, moving on. Natasha will stalk the hallways. Unless you Humies want to do a rotation as well.
I will go for it.
So, Albert, you're doing your patrolling as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you and Natasha speak of anything during the night before you go back to sleep?
I tell her a story about zombies and mummies and things like that. Try to make her as tense and potentially more ready for action as possible by getting that adrenaline flowing.
Tell the story, or the short side of it. Let's see how scary you can be.
Once upon a time, there was an ancient civilization called the Egyptians.
Yes,
They
I know
were
them,
freaky
Captain.
and built things for housing their dead.
Yes, the pyramids. I know of
Yes,
them, Captain.
Yes. They mummified their dead.
I know
And
about that, Captain.
these things, they would come back to life to haunt the halls of the living.
That's just fantasy, Captain.
Don't we all have fantasies?
She
Natasha.
takes a few steps back.
Well,
after that comment.
Well, Natasha, the fact is, there are things out there we don't all fully understand. You can't truly know that something is one way or another until you've seen it with your own eyes.
That is true, Captain.
I just want you to be ready for anything. Don't let any zombies eat your brain, okay?
Yes, Captain. Thank you.
Good,
for your
good.
Words of concern.
Excellent. Well, I'm off to sleep. Enjoy walking around the halls. Stay safe.
Okay. Morning comes. Natasha puts on a nice soothing music throughout the ship for everyone.
Do, 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 do.
Exactly that. And I believe everyone's ready to go. The mining base outside, if you look out the ship, there's no movement that you can see. Everything is exactly where it was before.
Start looking for bodies.
A fine idea, Mappuccine. Everyone prepare your weapons. If there's nobody here, we probably might even think about putting on our personal defense shields.
Yeah, if we haven't run into anybody or gone through any checkpoints, why aren't we just wearing our FEPs?
Totally.
So yeah, I'm gonna go put on my FEP.
Sure.
Maybe that'll cause the authorities to show up.
Me too.
Mappuccine also puts hers on.
Yeah, you put on your force fields. Everything outside is calm. There's a light breeze coming from the sea. Smells nice.
You're a robot, Hariel.
Worse. It has some other weird
He's
sound
a
effect going on in the
ghost.
background.
Some sort of
It's a
very
ghost.
angry, high-pitched robot. Ghost
It
robot.
isn't his voice. It's like you being able to hear some TV program or something. Yeah, TV is on in the background. What it was your creepy ghost music, thanks to putting that on for me telling the story. Ooh.
I like it.
Yeah.
There.
So
It was the TV.
That's what's fair.
Exactly.
So I was yawning.
let's go look around the area. Natasha, do you have any scanning equipment for life forms other than us?
Let me see what she has. She says, I have a biomonitor, but
Yes, let's do that.
it doesn't detect life forms all around me.
Does it give a general reading if this place does have humans present?
No, Captain. Let me
Okay
see
then,
what a
well.
biomonitor does specifically then. Bioscanner.
We'll do this the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, bioscanner doesn't detect life forms all around you. It's not like the aliens, the alien detector that goes pop, pop, pop. No.
Right. Does it in any way say anything to do with there being life forms around instead of giving us a direction or something like that?
No. While an untrained user can use this tool to discern internal bleeding, gross physical distress, or toxins in a plant or animal,
so it's
it
just a
requires
person scanner.
Yeah, it's just a
Okay.
small scanner.
Could we scan for any electrical activity, such as personal electronic equipment or anything like that might indicate a person's presence somewhere?
If these things work the same way that Natasha does, they'd have a reactor which should emit some kind of radiation. So you could do a scan for different bands of radiation.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't let off any radiation, Leech.
How's your reactor
Maybe you
work?
don't.
I don't have a reactor. I only have my core.
Okay, how's your core generate energy?
Not even I know that.
Okay, well, assuming it's not a battery and chemical, it would probably either decay atoms or combine atoms, right? That should give off radiation.
Unless
Do
it's one of
you give
those
off radiation,
magical batteries.
Ah, it's powered by magic. I'm sorry.
She asked, do you give off radiation, Leech?
I'm powered by food. Food is not radioactive. Do you eat?
Not exactly.
So you're a closed system. So if you're a closed system, that means all your fuel is inside of you. So unless you lose a significant amount of mass, you probably have a nuclear core.
She takes a shit every so often.
Right? Like, exactly, yeah, we shit. That's why we don't have radiation coming out of us. We have shit coming out of us.
Which would you prefer?
Yeah, do you shit, Natasha?
Oh god.
Oh, he's a leaf blower outside is how Natasha removes her waste. Powered by beer.
But if they don't somehow generate radiation, let's say they are powered by magic, they should at least generate heat. I'm guessing the laws of thermodynamics still apply to them, so we might be able to maybe fly our cargo lighter and just do like a look for heat signatures.
Okay, it's gone. Holy mother of shit.
Holy mother of radiation.
Fuck radiation. She
Why
doesn't
is
give
someone
off
blowing
radiation.
leaves like in the dark? Is it dark?
Okay. What do you mean?
For you, Ariel.
Yeah, Harriel, is
What
it
time is
dark
it?
for you outside?
Yeah,
So why is someone blowing leaves in the dark?
it's the street sweeper thingy.
Oh, okay.
Makes a bunch of noise.
So it's a
At
drive-by.
night? That seems totally inappropriate.
Yeah, it's when no one's
It
on the
is.
street driving.
But it is still on that time of night that no one quote unquote, no one goes to sleep, so it, quote unquote, doesn't bother anyone.
What time is it there?
9:43.
It's kind of late.
Yeah, and it's on a Monday.
Yeah, but it's dinner time.
Yeah, it's like dinner time, so doesn't.
Everyone's home.
Yeah,
eating.
people are home, but not really asleep. Generally, of course, generally. I don't know, man.
So Natasha doesn't give off any heat other than the heat that her thing that she turns on for pretending to be human.
She shoves the bioscanner into Leech and says, "Scan me."
It's a bioscanner. You're not alive.
Scan me.
Okay, I scan her.
You get a DNA sequence of her.
What?
Yes.
DNA sequence of her.
Okay. So I took a sample of her tissue or something?
Yeah, she like puts her hand into the scanner and gives you a DNA sequence from there.
How does this help us find the middleman, Natasha?
Just proving to you that I don't give off radiation. I just give off heat like everyone else.
Wouldn't I need a Geiger counter or some sort of radiation detecting device to prove that? From what I can tell, this thing detects DNA. So far as now, I'm not a scientist, but I believe DNA is not radiation.
Once you're back in the ship, I'll let you use the radiation detectors.
Ma put a hand on Natasha's shoulder and said, "He missed the point. Don't worry about it."
I'll be in the ship scanning for heat signatures. Which she will.
It is like a computer's role, so she should probably be our best, right? Or is it Mappuccine?
She is. She has +2 for computers.
Oh, and by the way, even people, for the record, give off radiation.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Bananas are radioactive.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Because of the
Yeah.
metals.
Yeah,
Almost everything's radioactive to a degree, right?
Yeah, in high enough amounts, they can trigger alarms and shit.
It had potassium in them. Potassium is rather radioactive.
Well, yeah, that was a excellent role. She, she sends it to your comlinks. There's been no heat signatures around the, well, what would be the crew, excuse me, the crew quarters for the mining base for a while. But there's some coming from the mine shaft, the mine itself.
Oh, excellent, excellent. We should go and check that out then.
Shall I stay in the ship, Captain?
Well, I'd imagine if we're going up against some metal men, we're probably going to die horribly because it seems to be what happens when we go to combat with these with things. Can you remember what happens when we last fought the Jolly Boys and you had to come rescue us?
In other words, Natasha, they're gonna need you and me to like haul their corpses around.
So, the usual.
Yes.
Very well. Yeah,
Thank you very much for understanding, Natasha.
Just try not to get your radiation all over the place.
What is it? Is it something like humans share between 20 and 25% of the same DNA as bananas?
something around those
Probably
lines.
I think it's a lot more than that.
Actually, I would guess, yeah.
Was it 50 to 55 or something? I know it was like a 5% difference, and someone was like, what? Some people are 5% more banana than other people?
That person missed the point. Some people are 5% more banana.
Okay, to the mines.
Are these like underground mines?
Yeah, it's an opening in the ground, going down. Like it's large enough to fit one of those grav forklifts you've seen outside.
Sorry, I tried to search for the percentages here, and someone has said if we share 50% of our DNA with bananas, and 1 in 4 people descended from Genghis Khan, does that mean that Genghis Khan was 200% banana?
What the? That okay. Yeah. You
Sorry.
guys someone was about to ask something before the banana tangent.
I'm sorry that I gone over people. Natasha was going to say something, I think. Maybe.
No, she wasn't. I don't think so. Was she? No, she didn't have anything to say. She is silent.
She's running silent.
Yeah.
Okay, let's collect our weapons and
Go to the
get
mine.
go to the mines.
Okay. So the mine itself, as you walk along, is pretty well lit. And eventually you come to like a split in the road, let's say. You can go one of three ways. Let's say left, center, and right. And where do you go? Do you look for anything?
Roll a d3 and see which way we go.
Do we not have any sensors? I mean, we were detecting something down here.
Let me see if there's anything
Going
else
forwards.
besides a bioscanner. Because Natasha would probably have it. Survey scanner. Multi-purpose scanner that takes atmospheric and gravitic readings. Provide basic chemical analysis of samples up to 1 cubic centimeter in size. Yeah, she has a survey scanner with her. But it would probably be best suited with Raylan because it takes a science skill check to roll to get a proper reading out of it. I mean, what is it that you're looking for with the scanner?
The heat signatures that she was picking up.
Raylan, roll science.
Okay. Normal science. Just like...
Yeah. Normal science.
Science!
Damn. They are scattered all around, but I guess you're going for the most recent. They would be going to the right of you.
Okay, let's go to the right then. Need to find these metal motherfuckers and get on with it.
Okay. Yeah, you keep going for a very, very long time, and it's just, quote unquote, featureless mine. You see a few more forks, but Raylan's role, guides you through, and eventually you just come up to a dead end.
I put my hand against the wall of the dead end.
It's a wall.
I rub my hand around, going, "Open sesame!"
Do you say melon?
Roll. What is it?
Roll melons.
No.
Luck. Save.
No, not luck. Tech save.
Oh, so close. Can I bump it over with a fate point?
No. There's no fate points.
Can I reroll the saving throw with the fact that I'm a person? Or is that skill rolls?
It's for skill rolls.
Oh.
But looks featureless. Just dirt in front of you. Dirt and rock. A few of which you are are scattered among the on the ground along with you. These rocks are like pitch black in color.
Unusually pitch black?
Do you have science or
No.
post
She's
tech?
seen rocks before.
Okay,
I
you haven't seen
attack the
these
darkness.
rocks. Okay, you haven't seen these rocks before. Maybe because they are a product that's used to make something else.
So then, yes, they are unusually black.
Could I roll to see what they are?
Yeah. Post tech, tech astronautic,
Ooh.
one of the two.
No.
You do know that these are used to make a lot of today's technology, mostly for things that need to be heavily reinforced.
Okay.
Everybody got an energy weapon on them?
Yep.
Shoot
Natasha
it.
has.
See what happens.
I shoot my thermal pistol.
At the piece of rock on the ground or on the wall?
I don't think it matters. How about the rock?
Yeah, okay. The rock.
Okay. And roll damage just to give me a mental picture. Just to see how 6. Yeah, you see that it starts to melt.
Hmm.
And
But
it
it's not
is
destroyed. It just kind of like melts a little bit.
no, it melts a little bit. Starts getting hot, very very hot. But yeah, starting to melt, and the ground around it's just a large hole. But yeah, this stuff could be used to make ships, stuff that needs have heavy reinforcement.
Okay, so the metal crazy guy came here to get a bunch of materials to build his army. Interesting. But we don't detect like any vehicles or anything capable of like taking a bunch of these material out of the mine, like around the mine or anything.
Well, there's the grav forklifts. They
But none
can
of them are operating, right? They're all just turned off.
they're turned off, yes, but you push a button and it turns on.
Yeah, but
Because
there's no metal men operating them, right?
no, you don't see anyone around here. You can roll perception if you want to get more detail out of things, but from what you see at a first glance, no, you're alone in here.
Were there any other ships in orbit?
In orbit, tech level 4, yes, a few. They were all broadcasting. Well, the ones that you detect were broadcasting.
And the heat signatures that Natasha picked up down here, they've just sort of disappeared.
Well, they were fading by the time she picked them up. But they are still here.
What did she see exactly?
Well, she saw heat signatures. They aren't very precise, I think. I'm not an expert on heat signatures. and they
Okay,
were.
when I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I missed her. I thought she was like looking at someone through an IR camera.
No, no, no. She wasn't. She saw like a footprint giving off a little bit of heat, but fading already. And that's what Raylan's been following as well.
Oh, so we can still see the hot footprints? I thought we lost them.
Yeah, you can still see the hot footprints. And they walk into the wall in front of you. And then there's wall.
Raylan, walk into the wall.
Fuck you, Captain.
So, please give me perception rolls.
Everyone.
Yes, everyone.
Is that intelligence or?
Wisdom.
God damn it. Oh!
Nice.
Shut up. Not very perceptive. Eh.
How did you get? Oh, okay. What's Natasha's perception? I forget.
What is Albert doing that he got a 1 on perception, Phil?
Yeah.
I was looking at some videos
Porn?
of cats on my
just admit
space
it.
phone.
It's porn.
Are you watching porn?
Yeah, he's looking at
I was
pussy.
watching the kitty cat dance. Dance? I'm a kitty cat. Because dance that dance and a meow meow meow. That
Okay.
song.
Anyone that got 5 or higher, because this wasn't very hard. Come on. You can see that in a few spots along the wall behind you, the rock doesn't seems to be off in a way. Doesn't look like the smooth cut that's been the standard of the hallway.
I shove it to the side.
You what?
Or what can I do with it? That's a rock, right?
No, the walls.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in a few spots along the walls. You know, something seems off about them. Like, at a first glance, you wouldn't notice because it's actually pretty well hidden, but once you look at it more closely or more detailed, you can see that there's something odd about the texture of the wall.
I press with my hand there. Oh, fuck.
Okay, then. Uh, so the wall itself moves and starts to lunge at you. Everyone roll initiative.
This is a wall. Do I
No.
manage to jump out of the way fast enough?
No, it's a drone.
Oops. change that to a 6.
Okay, Raylan, you're up.
Yeah, it actually isn't my turn because I first rolled a 4, but I didn't have my token selected, so I just rolled to get up there. So that I should have 4.
Leech goes before Albert. D-Drone goes before Natasha. Raylan, what's your dexterity?
10.
Natasha goes before you. Okay, everything is in order. So, out of the wall, this thing comes out. Like, it turns from rock into this metal mannequin. And, it punches into you.
Did I me?
Into Raylan.
Raylan.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said captain.
I'm the new captain now.
By the way, guys, we learned last time that stat bonus applies to both hit and damage. So if you have a +1 dex mod, add it to your damage as well.
Huh. Doesn't help me. So bad at everything.
Okay, attack bonus plus this.
You've got those cat videos on lock, though.
Yeah.
What's your AC, Raylan?
4? Yeah, 4.
Combat field uniform, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have any fancy shields.
So 4 plus 4, that's 8. Which hits.
The fuck?
And you take 8 damage.
Well, okay.
So this guy will pop out behind 1, 2, 3, 4. Behind Leech. Your AC is -1, correct?
Yep.
And he whiffs. Leech.
Well, I'll shoot that guy with my spike thrower.
Okay. By the way, I also find out that it takes an action to get out of melee combat. It's not just going as you please. Their AC is 4.
Can you say that again? Like I can't shoot
4.
him? Or...
No, their AC is 4.
You said something about taking an action.
It takes an action to get out of melee combat.
Am I in melee combat with this guy?
Yes, but you can still shoot. I don't think I saw anything about not being able to shoot in melee.
So what is taking the action for, then?
In case you need to get out of melee combat.
So if I initiate melee combat with him and I want to stop, then I have to take an action?
No, just melee combat in general. Like, he hits you, or, he comes up to you, you guys are in melee combat. If you want to get out, or he wants to get out,
So if I want to move?
Yes, if you want to move.
Okay,
yes.
I see. Alright, and his AC is 4?
Yes. You miss, you hit the wall behind him. Albert. 2 of them have come out of the walls. They look like basically metal mannequins. Weirdly enough, they look like what you've seen, what Natasha's body looks like when she is in there.
Okay. I'm going to shoot one of them.
The one on Leech, the one on Raylan, one of the...
I'll go for the one on Leech.
Okay.
No, Raylan was just hurt, right?
He was.
But he has a lot of health.
He does,
only took 8 damage.
Would probably kill me if that hit me. So
you hit the one on Raylan. I have better AC than him, and I can negate an attack.
Yeah, Raylan took basically half his health away in one hit. I also rolled max damage.
Okay, great. So what's there?
4.
So I had 4. I'm like burst firing, so that's 5.
Burst firing is a +2.
Okay, that's 6. I have combat projectile 1, so 7.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all? Or do I get more?
Seems like it. Seems correct to me. You hit. Roll damage.
Do I add more for the fact that it's burst fire or not? I've forgotten.
+2 damage.
Oops.
Okay, you take a good chunk out of him, but it's still up.